as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Inside handoff to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
12. Now it's Burrow. Dancing to his left. And this one's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. And the pitch goes to Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. They'll try and run the option. They'll run with Mixon. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Burrow going to keep it, running right. He pitches it. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. And they go play action now. Burrow. He'll buy some time right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still going.
And down to the 29-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Love with a pass caught by Musgrave, the tight end. And he's got a 1st down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
To throw now. Here's Love. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal.
From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Brandon, nothing short of a shocker here. I mean, this is pretty close to chip shot range. Most kickers, they're going to hit the top of the net, maybe even put it over the net. And I know this one didn't get blocked, yet it doesn't even get there.
On the move to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Right, and I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Big 13. Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game. And
this is taken in at the 5. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Luke Musgrave
42 yards.
And the Packers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
11, 11, 11, 11.
He gets this one to Boyd. And some room to roam now. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They go play action with Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
That's going to be caught downfield by Reed.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
12.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On the option left, it's Burrow. An option handoff here to Mixon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 91 yards rushing here for Mixon. He's got a 1st down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
11 mighty.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
11 MT paint. Rush in. Hatch it. Show it.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. And now they'll shift things around.
Watch the curl. Mike, check. 59. Watch the run. Mike 5'9".
On 3rd down, Burrow.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Play action this time with Love. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Love looking to throw it. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. DJ Reader able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. Love now. He finds Watson complete. Down the left sideline. Christian Watson, touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 71 yards. And the Packers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
On the option, Love will hang on to it.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Love from the gun on third down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
The tight end in motion right. In motion, the tight end. Now Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Burrow on play action. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Rolling to his right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here's second down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Eluding the pressure right.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. Now Love to Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And a little spin cycle, room to run now. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And brought down, but not.
Yeah.
And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space.
Bro, I just got home, bro. I've been told him to send you an invite.
Pick up really nice yardage.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Yeah,
Nice
I was
his way
30 seconds
forward
left.
here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
We can't be totally sure that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash.
Okay, go play, bro. You ain't got to tell me every time, man.
Here's a 2nd and 7. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So it's all come down to this for Anders Carlson.
Green Bay in the business.
Inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Yeah, I was fucking off at the beginning.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. He has missed twice today, but he can make up for it here.
Nope, I can't either. You ain't got, nah, you just called the timeout, that's why. And you shanked it. Let's go.
The upright, it's no good. Wide to the left, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. Now you got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
And this is going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
But they keep letting this nigga get up after tackles and run. Like, that's the second time he done did that dumbass shit, bro. Nigga tackle him, he'd get down, then get back up and start running. I'm like, bro, what the fuck type shit is this?
Overtime. Don't change that dime.
No, I'm about to kick it to him now. Well, overtime about to start. We flipping the coin. Toss. What you gonna do? Receive it? You should have got on defense.
So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Shut up, nigga. He a rookie.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
But Jones never running through a line like that, bro. This game is gay as fuck with
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
300-pound niggas, bro. They never doing that shit in real life.
Stand ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first
it don't matter.
Down.
Niggas not doing shit like that in real life, bro. What the fuck is you talking about?
Go again to Jones, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. First throw in overtime for Love. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
On 3rd down, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 2nd down, Burrow steps away to his left.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
Oh. Yeah.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Higgins. He's across midfield and down right around the 37. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. To the air again, Burrow.
Oh my God, man!
Intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by Quay Walker, and the Packers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So a win here
there for the Packers, and it was thanks in part to their man under center, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, just a tremendous game throwing the football. Over 400
That
yards
was
passing.
bullshit.
3 touchdown
That
passes
just
included
pissed
in
me
that
off.
total. And he really just dissected this defense from the opening kickoff to the final gun.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EA Sports.
That's because they hit his ass.
With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.
Damn. Good game, man.